And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
Let's get this started.
We're talking Giants every day. From McCovey Cove to the Oracle Park lights, Eric and Glenn keep the fire burning bright, fighting for the glory, no matter what it costs us, breaking down the moments from the wins to the losses. Giant Sports Talk, we're here for the ride. Eric and Glenn with the fan base pride, talking dreams, will they contend? But we'll back the Giants till the very end. Let's go Giants! Yes! 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 Oh! Eric and Glenn breaking it down, all Giants all the time.
All right, welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live, here for the San Francisco Giants and Cincinnati Reds Game 2 of the series post-game show. Woo, guys, another anemic night for the San Francisco Giants bats. 2 nights in a row. Oh, look, they were only managed, 8 hits between the 2 games. No runs scored. Whoo, man, it's not good, man. You ain't going to win any games if you ain't going to score any runs, right? Captain Obvious here. I don't know what's going on, guys. It's a little depressing. Granted, it's still 8-3, so that's fine. But there is definitely something going on with that lineup. Don't know what it is. Let me hear what you guys have to say. What do you think it is with these guys' bats? Is it their approach? Is it the pitching that they're facing? I don't know. You guys talk to me. I want to hear what you have to say. All right. What's up, Parker? For me, it's not the loss. It's the way we lost. Yes, sir. Parker. Yes. We're 8-3. First wild card and a half a game back in the West isn't bad at all. But scoring no runs in 2 games is terrible. Yeah, dude, you know what? Parker, you just summed up exactly what it's about, right? Yes, the Giants are 8-3. They're doing well. But it's these last 2 games. It's the way they've gone about their business as far as the bats are concerned. The pitching has been fantastic, right? The defense today. How about Casey Schmitt at first base, guys? Wow. Saved the Giants a run, right? With that fantastic play. And he accounted for 50% of the Giants' hits today. He had 2 hits. He had a double and a single. That single, to be honest with you, I like that single almost better than that double because he went the opposite way, went to right field. I loved what Casey Schmitt did today. It was awesome. And, of course, that double was great. Eddie F. Fitzgerald becoming a problem. Yeah, I know, man. Hey, look, it's still early. I'm going to keep saying that. I don't mean to sound redundant or sound like a broken record, but it is, right? It's still fairly early. Let's see what happens. The guy I'm more concerned about, I know you guys are talking about Fitz. Let's talk about the guys who are getting the big paychecks, right? Namely, Willie Adames. I'm a little concerned. You know, you paid him a lot of money to come here for the Giants, and he's going to be here for 7 years. His bat looks awful right now. He does look lost at the plate. Absolutely looks lost at the plate. I'm sure he's going to come around. But, man, dude. Eek. Exactly, Eddie. Exactly. It's, again, we're only 2 weeks in. But I'm not liking what I'm seeing with the Adames at the plate. Look, does he bring the energy? Yes. But look, and I've said this before. What's up, Gary? I see you out there. Yes, too many strikeouts for Adames. Look, energy and clubhouse stuff, that goes a certain way, right? It could carry a team to a certain degree. But you got to go out there and you have to produce this. Look, if you're in a job and you have a great attitude and everything, yes, it'll go a long ways. But if you ain't producing, well, guess what? You're not going to be long for that job. Same thing with baseball, man. It's results oriented. You got to go out there and you got to take care of business. Look, you're not paying someone $182 million to be happy-go-lucky in the clubhouse. You got to go out there and you got to perform. Am I ripping them? No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm not ripping them at all. I hope you guys don't think that's what I'm doing. Just saying there's definitely something going on there, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, exactly. Dean, this is something that I talked about in the offseason. He's not exactly a elite hitter. Okay. Talking about as far as average is concerned. His averages have not exactly been stellar. He had a fantastic year last year, right? For the Milwaukee Brewers. But does he have that track record, so to speak? So look, more to come. We're going to have to, the Giants spend a lot of money on this guy. And don't get me wrong, I think he's gonna help the team win. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, that bat needs to come around. It has to. Robert, based on 11 games, what record did you predict? I didn't predict. The only thing I really predicted was the first road game. I thought they were going to go 500. They did much better. They went 5-1. I thought they would win this series, but now they've lost. This is their first series lost. No big deal. It's a long season. Look, it's April 8th, guys. So I'm not going to sit here and lose my mind on April 8th. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to do it with Fitzgerald yet. I'm not going to do it with Bailey. Look, there's plenty of time. The Giants are in a good spot. So I'm not going to sit there and be hypercritical. But that being said, come on, you can't go 2 games in a row and score 0. That ain't getting it done, man. Hey, Turd Ferguson, what's up? Look at I knew he was going to come in with something like this. 8-1 was a mirage. Had everyone thinking this team is a contender. Just look at the back of the baseball cards. Okay. Don't be fooled. Snazzy City Connects. Can't hide the flaws. Hey, Turd, you're not wrong. I've talked about that, right? I've talked about guys who have, quote unquote, a back of a baseball card. Right? So, now, but Turd, you got to admit though the pitching's been doing pretty well. Look, Landen Roupp out there, and I thought he had a really good game. Yeah, he allowed 7 hits, but he only allowed 1 run, man. Again, thanks to some of that defense. One of them again being Schmitt at first base. That was awesome. That was awesome. And Robert, are you asking, am I impressed with the starting pitchers? Yes, I am. I am impressed. There's no doubt about it. The issue I'm having right now, Robert, is just the lack of offense over these last couple of days. It was on fire there for the first few games, but now it's cooled off quite a bit. We're talking about 4 hits, guys. 4 hits. 4 hits tonight, 4 hits last night. Ain't getting it done, man. It's not getting it done. Now, let's talk about this a little bit. Ramos. There you absolutely, Mark. The Nationals beat the Dodgers. So does that mean the Dodgers are going to suck ass the rest of the way? No, they're not. They're not going to suck ass. They're going to be good. Look, it's a baseball season, guys. But as Parker talked about it, and as Dean, he alluded to it, Turd, it's the way that they're losing. That's the issue. Look, if you sat there and you lost like 4-3 or something, and it was just a hard-fought game, I get it. But when you have absolutely no offensive production whatsoever, it looks bad. The optics, right? Let's talk about the optics. Look really bad when you don't score any runs and you're only allowing 4 hits. You know what? Hold on. Then when you get into it, how many did they have? You know what? The thing is, let me see what Dean said here. Both today and yesterday, Giants weren't striking out. Yes, but they're not hitting them where they need to go. Yes. Now, Ramos, man, come on. There you go, Carlos. It's a marathon, man. Marty Lurie says it all the time, right? It's a marathon. It's not a race. The race doesn't happen until September. The race begins in September. Right now, we're just in the beginning. We're not even into the first turn of a racetrack, guys. Not even into the first turn. We just got out of the starting gate. So, again, like I said, I'm not going to lose my mind. But, yeah. Oh, man, there was something I was just going to say, and I freaking just lost it. Oh, Ramos crushed that ball, man. He crushed it. That was a fantastic little, hey, guys, tip our caps to the Cincinnati Reds. They played some really good defense. There was a diving catch there in the 9th inning by Dunn there in the left field. Who was it in right field? Was it Dunn in right field too? I can't remember. It was somebody in right field. I just can't remember the name. I mean, the ball was over his head. He stuck his glove out, and the ball just happened to land in the glove, and he held on to it. I mean, that was just incredible, man, right? Come on. That could have turned the direction of the game possibly at that point, because that ball probably rattles around in one of the freaking archways. More than likely, Ramos is at third base. So, hey, that's baseball, man. That's the thing. And I tell you what, man, if you're a fan of the game, you got to prepare yourself for the ebbs and the flows, the peaks and the valleys, the ups and the downs. Because if you're not prepared for that type of situation happening throughout a baseball season, you're going to be an absolute wreck, guys. You're going to be a wreck. Wreck it. So you just understand that there's different things that happen throughout a baseball season, both good and bad. So you just got to ride the bads and enjoy the goods. What's up, Arson? I'm doing well, man. I think the chat is doing good. Let's see what else we got in here. What's up, Ibrahim? It says not like with the thought of being a 100 team. They're going to be competitive ball club all year, and that's all I can hope for as currently assembled. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go, Ibrahim. Dodgers have lost 4 or 5. It happens. It's baseball, man. Joshua, yes. That stupid law that Murphy invented. Murphy's Law reigns supreme in sports world. Yes. Just got home from work, says Carlos. Hey, welcome. Find a nice comfy seat, relax, enjoy whatever beverage that you enjoy, and enjoy the conversation and partake if you would like. What do I expect from Verlander tomorrow? I don't know, man. I expected a lot from him in the home opener. To be honest with you, Robert, I cannot tell you. I would like to say that he's going to have a bounce back game, but I don't know. Honestly, I can't tell you. When someone is 42 years old, it's hard to determine whether or not the guy's going to come out and dominate or whether or not he's going to come out and crap the bed, so to speak. I don't know. Honestly, Robert, for his starts are going to be tough to judge until he can put together consecutive good starts. Then maybe I can have a better understanding of where he may go. But right now, man, I don't know. Oh, Ibrahim. But they'll have Bivens. Ibrahim, they'll have Bivens. Bivens will be ready to go. He hasn't thrown in a few days. Bivens probably could go 2 or 3 innings. Randy Rodriguez can go 2 innings. So they got Verlander covered for tomorrow. I'm not too worried about that one. Wolf Max Jack! Man, I haven't seen you in a while, Jack. Baseball is the most random sport. Absolutely. It 100% is. Look, you're hitting a round object with another round object. It's the hardest game to play. Okay. Is it an early game? Ooh, good question. It probably is. I'm going to say it probably is. Hold on, let me look. I'm pretty sure by the time I look at it, someone's going to already have the answer in the chat. What do we got? Then we go to schedule. Yep, 12:45 tomorrow, guys. 12:45 start time tomorrow. So there you go. Don't want that. Don't want that. And don't want that. All right. Always looking right on, Jack. Hey, appreciate it, man. Anthony Doval. Yeah, it's 10:45 for you, Joshua. Correct. Right. Break out those torpedo. Hey! And speaking of which, guys, before I get into the box score, did you guys notice Ellie De La Cruz is not swinging a torpedo bat no more? He's swinging a traditional bat. I don't know if there's anything to it. I don't know. But I just took a little glance there. I think it was his last at bat, and I was like, holy crap. He doesn't have a torpedo bat, just a normal, traditional. I think it's a maple, I'm guessing. So. No. Oh, no. Wait, you're the other way around. Joshua, you're the other way around, right? You're back east. No, it's going to be 2 hours later for you. So I think it's going to be 2:45 for you, Joshua. Right? Arkansas, right? So yeah, 2:45 for you. Arson Ellie De La Fraud. Ooh. Someone does not like Ellie De La Cruz. All right, let's do this.
Now, today's Giants in Review on Giant Sports Talk Live.
All right, here we go, guys. This is a brutal one. God, might as well get it over with. Cincinnati beats the San Francisco Giants. Reds improved to 5-7, fourth in the NL Central. Giants are now 8-3, second in the NL West. Cincinnati scored 1 run on 8 hits, 1 error to Cincinnati. San Francisco, no runs again on 4 hits. Ugh. That's not going to get it done. Lodelo comes out with the win. Look at that. He's a 2-1 with a sub-1 ERA. Look, he had the Giants flummoxed, man. He had him flummoxed. Look, I think Daniel, I think it was you. Daniel, is that your name, right? Let me make sure I get your name right. Let me go back up here. Make sure I don't you're brand new here. I don't want to. Dean, I'm sorry. Dean talked about it. The Giants did not strike out a lot, but again, they were flummoxed. Let's look at this. Ramos, no hits, 1 walk for his 3 at-bats. Again, he crushed one to right. Unfortunately, it was a great defensive play. Was able to get it done. Willie Adames, 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts, batting a cool 200. He's got to bring it around, man. He's got to step it up. Just saying, man. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, man. Come on. Come on, man. Lee went hitless today. Look at that. He was 0-4 today. Couldn't get anything done. Matter of fact, he had a liner that was robbed from him. Well, kind of robbed at second base. Hit a scorcher to second base, but it hit it right at him. Chapman, 0-4. Again, neither of them had strikeouts. Just couldn't freaking find the grass. Flores, 0-4. Matos, 0-4. But look, no strikeouts. No strikeouts. Schmitt, the hero of the day for the Giants, had 2 hits, a double and a single. Also played some great defense. Fitzgerald, 0-4. What is it? Oh, yeah. Trying to figure out how that. Oh, that's right, because I think he had a. Wait, I thought he had a sacrifice. Whatever. Wade, 0-4. Huff had 2 hits. How about that? Way to go, Huff. Hey, another thing, guys. Huff. Let's think about this. He had 2 hits, and he threw out. Who was it? I can't remember who it was, but he had a beautiful throw to second base to get the guy trying to steal the bag. Beautiful throw by Huff, or not? Yeah, by Huff. So again, it was nice to see. Nice to see Huff have a good game. Koss came in as a pinch runner, and then Bailey came in. I think maybe towards the end. Here we go. Pitching line. Roupp, 6 strong, man. Right, allowed 7 hits. Kind of sucked, but hey, look at that. Only 1 earned run, 4 strikeouts, no walks, which is good. Birdsong came in, only had 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, only allowed 1 hit in his 3 innings that he did for the Giants, still sitting at a 0 ERA. Granted, he's only coming in as a bullpen guy. But yeah, man, I thought Roupp did well. It kind of sucks. Kind of sucks that the offenses just didn't quite come through for the pitching. 2 games, man. You got Logan Webb, who went 7 innings, had 10 strikeouts yesterday. Logan Webb went 6 innings. Look, man, the starting pitching, for all intents and purposes, are doing their job. They're going deep into games, man. 6 innings, 5 innings, 7 innings. Come on. I think the only one that was really a short one was Verlander, 2 1/3. I think that's the only blemish as far as the starting rotation has been over these last 2 weeks of baseball. So it sucks. It sucks because I hate seeing guys going out there and pitching a good game, and they just don't have that support. JB says Adames is going to struggle for a couple of weeks. He's reminding me of Chapman this time of the year. Started rubbish and floated around 200 and then it began to click. Maybe he likes it when it gets a little bit warmer. It's possible. That's possible, man. JB, you may be onto something. Our friend from Australia, that land down under. Right on, man. Let's see what we got. Sometimes benching could be a good motivator. Joshua, that is true. Sometimes people just need to take a break. Mental. It's right now. It's not, oh, did they win? No shit. No kidding, huh? Hold on. Let me take a gander at something. Did my guy do something? Hold on. Ooh, I think he did. Oh, I think my guy did something. That's guys, don't pay attention to what I'm talking about. I'm just kind of talking to myself. No, that's something. No, never mind. That wasn't it. Never mind. Let's carry on. Yeah, let's see what happens, man. Andrew, this is something I was worried about. Andrew Garcia, Giants need to get away from Oracle and the bats get going. Hey, good. That's a great point, man. That's a great point. Granted, when they played Seattle, they seemed to be able to score some runs, but here in the series against the Reds, not so much. Senior, is that their first win in Sacramento? Are you lighting the green beam? I think Senior Softball Games is lighting the green beam as we speak. You got to get a photo of the green beam, Senior. Yeah, Moji, that was all over Twitter. Supposedly he was in a nightclub in Dominican Republic. The roof caved in, and unfortunately he got caught up in that. Yes. Only 50 years old, man. No, 52 years old. Everyone but the D-backs lost in NL West today. That's crazy, huh? The D-backs actually won with freaking Merrill going, huh? Interesting. Doing a post game tomorrow. Well, it depends. What time you doing? Well, actually, I can't tomorrow. I got other things going on tomorrow, Shutout. Sorry about that. Got a few other things going on. You're gonna have the green beam next week. Gotcha. You're slacking. Do it. Come on, do it. Oh man. Okay, what do we else we got in here? Justin, I tell you, you always come in with some positivity every single night. You can have all the pitching if you only have 6 guys hitting and 3 guys that can't hit and barely score runs. Teams will struggle. Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
What's up?
Did I just hear you say, yeah, we're playing with 6 guys, like I said last night, and you can't play a team of 9 when you've got 6 guys hitting. And tonight, the top 7, I'm sure you've already looked at it, 0 for 3, 0 for 3, 0 for 3, 0 for 3. And I didn't see the same guy pitching who was pitching last night, Eric. I'm telling you, it's catching up with us. And when we're playing 500 ball in about 3 weeks, who's going to be here to say I told you so? And by the way,
they didn't strike out, by the way. They didn't strike out.
See the lineup today? Bailey's out. Hupp's in. Who called that? Schmitty's got to play. Who called that? Mato's got to play right field. Dude, I practically picked the lineup tonight.
Come on, get out of here. What did I say yesterday? I said Huff is probably going to catch. I want to see Matos in right field. I want to see Schmitt at first. And hey, and what did Schmitt do? What did Schmitt do at first base today? He was pretty good, huh?
He didn't have to field anything. We were in luck, but he doubled in a single. Nice, good night at the plate. By
And
the
he
way,
played
I'm
great
running
defense.
late. Better late than never, as Eric would say, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe it, Eric. All right. First of all, let's bring up a little. There we go. Hey, Arson Judge. I'm leaving the ballpark. I'm on time, Eric. I'm going to be home early, get a little freshening up, a little soda in my opening day cup, and I get a tap, and I'm like, oh, somebody bumped into me. Another tap. He goes, Giant Sports Talk Live. It's Glenn. I'm like, well, first of all, you know me, I'm defensive. I'm ready. I got the, fists are coming out. I'm like, who wants to know? I'm Arson Judge.
Hey!
So Colton, better known to us as Arson Judge, was there with his dad, Bruce.
Way to go, Arson!
Told him to give him a shout. Bernice, can you bring up the picture?
Hey, Arson, you know what you should have done? Pull the jersey over the head.
You got the pictures? Oh, you sent them to me. All right, go ahead, Eric. Go ahead.
Oh, man, that's freaking awesome. So you got Dean and you got Arson. Right on, man.
Yeah. My phone doesn't have much juice, so let me get these out of the way quick. I've got pictures with that's only the first stage of this story, Eric. So for those of you, it's a little dark, Eric, when we left the ballpark, but just for...
Hey, right on. There's Arson. Right on. Hey, I like the black, dude. I like
There's
the
boy right there. So
nice.
I get back to my building.
Right on, Arson.
Inside the building, still with plenty of time. Plenty of time. I go, I don't want to shun my responsibilities to GSTL. Got to get upstairs. Got to get ready and do the show.
Oh, by the way, it's documented.
Guess who I got cornered by? Does this not look like three freaking guys who end up in jail before midnight?
Oh, shit. It's Christian and Greg. Look at that. That's awesome. Hey, you know what I like? You got all three colors, man. You got the cream, the orange, and the black. Dude.
So we had a little chat. So again, Eric, you know what? This happens, dude. I'm usually running right around time. But, dude, when you can't shun your responsibility to the fan base. And when they're running down the street in San Francisco going, Glenn from Giant Sports Talk Live, I must stop, Eric, and talk to the fans. I must stop.
You must acknowledge your public.
And I also, not just Christian, who came down for the game, Schmitt, who lives two floors down. They had a buddy in town from Sacramento, Curtis.
He's a Reds fan.
He had all his Cincinnati gear on.
Oh, I bet you he was loving it, huh?
He was loving it. So, again, I'm running late tonight as usual. I don't know what you've covered, but Arson Judge, thank you so much for stopping me. I had a great chat with his dad, Bruce, Christian, Schmitt, and Curtis. We had our little chat outside the building. There we are. We ended up talking 15 minutes. I could have went longer. I said, boys, got to do the show. If he's not in already, if he's not there, Schmitt will be joining us. Didn't see Dean at the game today. I see Dean's in the chat.
Dean's in here.
Oh, my
God.
Greg.
There's Greg.
There we go. I wasn't BSing you, Eric. Great chat, Glenn.
Really? You didn't go to fisticuffs, huh? Good.
No,
Good.
we, we saved that for another day, Eric. Another day. What did I miss tonight?
It's a rumble.
Not hitting the ball. Yeah.
Pretty much covered it all. You already did the box score. Yeah. I tell you what, man. Giants got to figure something out. Now, I will still say this.
Here.
I will still say this. Oh, by the way, did you pick up a City Connect jersey?
No, I'll be right back. Okay.
All right, fair enough. All right. Glenn will be back with us. Let's see. Great way to shake off the bad night of bats, dude. Greg, bad 2 nights. 2 nights where the bats have fallen asleep. Giants got to do something, man. Look, come on, let's go. You don't want this to become a thing. Right now. It's not a thing. You don't want it to become a thing because it can fester, right? So let's get going. Look, Ramos, man, right? Greg, you were at the game. Yay or nay? I'm on the fence. Greg, one thing I like about, hold on, before I get to the City Connect, right? You were there. Freaking Ramos crushed that ball. But the freaking outfielder, man, he was fantastic, dude. Dude was just freaking throwing his hands up there, and all of a sudden the ball falls in his mitt. So.
Yeah, I call that a little hocus pocus in right field tonight, Eric.
Yeah, hey, that's baseball, man.
Look what I pulled out of my glove. Yeah.
Now, as far as the City Connects, I love the colors. I'm just not a fan of the font. I just don't like if they change the font up a little bit better, I think I would like it. The colors are okay for me.
Do you have to take a poo-poo on everything? Just say it's okay, it's good.
That's what I said. It's okay. I just
You're
don't
the
like
only
puck.
one. Everybody at the game. Do you know how much of that merch they sold? Dude,
I bet.
it was
bet.
flying off the shelves.
I'm sure it is. It's a new thing, man. That's what people do. That's what, unfortunately, human beings, they do that. The newest thing comes out, they got to go have it. That's just
Eric,
the way it is.
You know what I call that?
What
you
you
know
call
what
it?
I call that? Recency bias.
There you go.
Where did
You know
I
what?
learn that?
They could literally have a picture of a turd and people would go flocking for it. That's just it.
They got
That's the way
some
it is.
cool. They discussed it. They had videos up at the ballpark. They were talking about the development and how it relates to music. Oh, so then they had the musicians. It was great. Guys from Jefferson Airplane. Starship. Mickey Thomas was there throughout the first pitch, dude.
E40.
Oh, I love Giants did that up right. However, guys, I want to ask you something, Eric. And no one in the stadium really noticed till I brought it to their attention. Are you I hope you're sitting down, Eric. And Greg, you were at the game. Maybe you have an answer. Arson Judge was there. Maybe he noticed. Maybe he didn't. Eric, I've gone to ball my entire life. Gone to a lot of games. Never got to a Candlestick. But I've been a long time. I've seen a lot of games at Oracle. Saw a lot of games at the Big O in Montreal, the Rogers Center, Fenway Park, Chicago. I can arguably say tonight, Eric, was the first night in baseball history, my baseball history. No take me out to the ball game in the bottom of the seventh. No seventh inning stretch. And Eric, when I brought it to people's attention around me, I'm like, what the hell? Matos led off. And I go, Matos is up. We haven't even done take me out to the ball game. I'm an old guy. I need my stretch. And they're like, holy crap, we didn't.
What happened?
And then what do? I turn around to the fans. I go, only the Giants could do this. Where was the seventh inning stretch tonight, Schmitty?
There was no seventh inning stretch.
Well, Arson,
Seriously?
they had a rapper. Are you telling me they took out I'll be calling the Giants if they had a rapper instead of take me out to the freaking ball game?
He says it was terrible.
Come on. To pull an Eric. Come on, man.
Oh, so they did have it.
No, they didn't. They had a rapper. If you're telling me that rap, it was a mean motherfucker. And I'm well, that's not take me out to the ball game, dude. Come on, There's parts of history you just don't fuck with. And they didn't do take me out to the ball. Well, Eric, I've never been to a game before. There was no take me out to the ball game.
Well, they had it in a rap version. That's what I'm seeing. Everyone's saying it
wasn't take me out to the ball game in a rap. It was just a rap.
It wasn't. Was it just a rap?
It wasn't take me out to the ball game. It was not that. It was some guy rapping, and you know me and rap. I go, get this guy off the scoreboard. Come on. So Dean, you were there. You were up above me. I had dude, I was in row 8 behind the dugout tonight. Nice, sweet seat. Don't get that every day.
Hey, you saw a whole lot of. No offense.
Swing and a miss, batter.
Well, no, they didn't strike out a lot. Only 5 strikeouts. That was it. Just couldn't get the ball in play. That's the problem.
No. Yeah, it was pretty silly.
Oh, I know who it is. Okay, it's the guy who did the hype video. The nothing like it. I know
offense,
what it is.
It wasn't very good. Didn't get me hyped up, Eric.
Oh,
Nobody knows
gotcha.
that. And they're all sitting here like,
hey, to each their own, man. I'm not gonna shit on someone's other music, are you? No.
Me?
I know you will.
I will. Don't dude. I was watching Greggy gave me some shout outs yesterday. Christian the other day as well.
Christian's awesome, dude. Christian and Greg are awesome.
Talking about, and I gave him the high five tonight. I said, Christian, you give Eric and I a lot of plugs, and I really do appreciate that. I said, that does not go unnoticed.
Yeah, I love it.
He spoke really highly. He goes, Glenn should be on freaking KNBR, yelling and hollering at these fans and whooping it up and getting everybody excited. And he said, Eric and Glenn pulling off that live in the street opening day was priceless. It was awesome.
That shit was awesome.
And I thought it was, at the end of it, I said, how was it? Was it good? But people seem to take to it. Even people on our chat. Look at Senior. You got to do it again. Do it again. Get out there. Do it again. It's fun to do, right? It's fun to do.
It is. No doubt about it.
But now Greggy's like, teach me how to do it. I want to go do it.
It's not that hard, though. I mean, you just got to have a microphone, right?
It isn't. But then he goes, it's easy for Glenn to do because Glenn does it, and he's in your face. And if he piss him off, he's big. He just throw a punch or two. I'm like, yeah, that thumbs up, Glenn. Don't piss me off. Hey, Bernice, what is the number? Honking your horn. What is the number one thing that will piss me off and set me off and I'm out and I'm throwing fists? What's the number one thing that you can do that pisses me off?
I forgot.
You don't know? Okay, when I was in Winnipeg with you last time, and I jumped out of the car and I threatened to beat the guy up.
Oh, honk the horn at Glenn.
Yeah, you know what a key fob is, right?
Yeah.
I had underground parking. The key fob wouldn't work because it was frozen over. It was like frosted. So the guy honks his horn. I'm like, right away. I'm like, I'm yelling. 10 seconds later, he's right behind me. And I pull up. That's it. And I'm like, out of the car. And up goes this window. He did the opposite. Up go the windows. He locked the door. I'm like, you pussy. So then we go in and we park in the underground parking garage. He's about 7 stalls across from me, like over and across. And then he was playing, we played chicken. I go, Bernice is like, what are you doing? I go, I'm waiting for him to get out of the car first. That guy would have sat there till midnight. He was not getting out of the car, Eric. Yeah. Don't threaten Glenny. I don't always win. I'm not here professing I'll always win, Eric. But I'll go a few rounds with you. But anyway, on to better stories. No fights at the game.
No.
There was no fights on the street opening day. It was all love. Orange Man. Has Orange Man been around tonight?
No, he has not been around.
He must be depressed.
It was a tough game. And again, here on April 8th, I'm not gonna go freaking out. I'm just not.
You're not?
No.
We're not hitting the ball. So what's the excuse tonight, Eric?
They didn't hit the ball, just like yesterday. That's a problem. I get it. But the issue is, don't let it fester. If you let it fester, if you let it become a thing, so to speak, then you have an issue. But if you just wash it off, come out the next day and go out there and win. That's what you got to do.
I expected that today.
Yeah, I thought they were going to do a lot better today against Lodolo. But Lodolo, and I said this when I was going over to Boxcar, he had him flummoxed. It wasn't a strikeout.
Very good.
They just couldn't get the quote unquote good contact other than Ramos. Ramos creeled it. But there was a great.
When I do a show with a guy with a college education. He was flummoxed. Ooh. I can't keep up with you today, Eric.
Got the big brain.
Good. What do we got for pitching matchup tomorrow, Eric?
I think it's Verlander. I think Verlander is going to go. I don't know who's going for the Reds.
Yeah, you're right. Wait a sec. Tomorrow should be Webb's
Wednesday. Correct.
Wednesday Webb Day. Yeah. Webb Day. So you think it's going to be Verlander?
I don't know. Yeah, it's Verlander. Webb went the night before.
So Roupp pitched tonight, which I can't keep track of it anymore.
Yeah, because remember the night before Webb pitched. Nick Martinez is going. Ooh, he gave the Giants some fits in Cincinnati for at least 5 innings. This is going to be interesting. I don't know what to expect from Verlander, to be honest with you.
I don't want to sound hyperbolic, Eric, but tomorrow's kind of an important game, man. We got to win tomorrow.
Yeah, what is going to
be one hell of a road trip.
I know.
This is a 3-series road trip with some LA on the tail end, Angels, thank God. We're heading to the House of Pain, and then we got to go to Philadelphia. We're playing in New York, Philly, and Anaheim.
Yeah, I know. It's getting
that isn't easy. We're starting to get into the meat and potatoes.
Before you go on a road trip, you don't want to get swept. You just don't. Now, people are asking, I think it was Robert Rothberg asked me, how do I think Verlander? I don't know, man. I don't know. Because he had a decent outing, his first outing. His second outing was just horrendous, 2 1/3. So I don't know. I want him to do well. Right? I want him to do well.
Guess what Turd Ferguson said? I just said this to you today. Terry Ferguson says, Glenn went full John J. Rambo in his ass. Get out of the truck, Robert A.
Okay.
Cathcart. I was just telling her, I saw a shirt. I was going to buy it, Eric, for the show. It's a picture of John Rambo with the big gun, packing the big weapon, right? And I go, I need that shirt. And, of course, they didn't come in my size. They didn't come in old man size. So.
Senior, he's doing a little brag and says, hey, Glenn, a NorCal MLB team won tonight at home, and it wasn't in Oakland or San Francisco. The A's got their first victory in the city of West Sacramento.
There you go, baby. Were you there, Senior?
I don't think he went to tonight's.
Oh, weren't you there? Ooh.
No, he wasn't.
I would have been running around the ballpark. Anybody got a ticket? Anybody got a ticket? I need a souvenir ticket. I got to have a ticket.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But yeah, tomorrow, I don't know what to expect. Hey, it's baseball. I'm not going to forget. Look, Dodgers have lost 4 or 5.
Oh,
so,
Jesus.
come on.
Did you see what happened today?
No, I didn't see what happened, but I
did. You do the out-of-town scoreboard yet?
Not yet.
Good. In the fantasy I picked up, I said, hey, if you're pitching for the Dodgers, you can't be that bad. So I picked up this, remember the pitcher we'd never heard of?
You dropped Lucas.
I didn't even look to see how he did today. The Dodger pitcher, we hadn't heard of him on our pregame show at 8 o'clock this morning. My friends, you probably never hear of him again. I tuned in like third inning. He'd given up 8 runs.
Just so you know, I think you should have stuck with Lucas. Just saying.
How many points?
You'll find out here soon enough.
He was probably like you know what? He probably got like 4 or 5-0 shutout and gave up 2 hits.
I just looked at the runs.
Never second guess, right? Never second guess. They always used to tell you that in school, Eric. If you pick an answer in your exam, just go with it. Never change it.
You never change it unless you're 100% sure. Otherwise, you just leave it. Period. All right. Let's do this. Since we have
Mark.
Let's go.
Hey, Mark, I appreciate
A Giant Sports Talk Live scoreboard update.
All right, here we are, bottom of the 8th. Still got some baseball going on down in Arizona. Diamondbacks are leading the Orioles, bottom of the 8th, 4-3. It's getting close here. Let's see what happens. Can the Diamondbacks close it out against the Orioles?
Look at that score.
Sheesh. Yeah.
Bottom of the 8th, Eric. Mariners at home to the Astros. That one is a pitcher duel as well. It's tied at 1. I can't tell you much about that game until it goes final. So
wait a second. Let me refresh. There we go. Astros are up.
Oh, the Astros, Eric, have just scored. It's now 2-1, Eric, but they're in the 12th inning. They set a major league record and played 3 innings in the last 60 seconds.
Whoops. I guess because I brought it up in the beginning of the show, and whoops. Whoopsie.
Let's see. The Astros have come back with a 2-1 lead. That game is in the middle of the 12th, so the Mariners at home have a chance to respond. They got to score with that ghost runner at second base. We'll see what happens. Look
at the Tigers beating the Yankees. They won the series, right?
Well, Mark just said we're catching them. We're going out to play the Yankees at the right time, but dude, it's tough to beat.
Or are they playing
Skubal.
a 4-game? Maybe they're playing a 4-game.
Tough to beat Skubal.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to be on your
his game today too.
Skubal.
Yeah.
Guardians beat the White Sox by 1 run.
Yeah.
Only
look at that.
5
but
hits.
Was it cold? What was the weather like there? I have to look that up. What was the weather like? And it could be cold this time of the year in Cleveland, Eric.
I think they were talking about it. They said it was very cold.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised, dude. I'm going to take a look at the weather for tomorrow because it doesn't have the weather for today. But when you're talking about the entire game, there were 5 hits, Eric. Tomorrow it's going to be 39 degrees. Yeah, I can see why there were 5 hits, Eric.
Yeah, and look at in New York, Mets throw up a double digit, 10-5 over the Marlins.
They got off to a slow start, but
they're hitting. Yeah, they're hitting now.
Got the win. All right, the Cardinals over the Pirates by a score of 5-3. Let's see, Alec Burleson hit the RBI single up the middle there in the video. We're not going to play that, but a 5-3 win for the Cardinals. They are approaching 500, Eric, which is a sight. But a team that was way over 500 are coming back to earth, and surprising me a little bit are the Dodgers.
Yeah, Nationals destroyed them, 8-2. Woo.
Yeah, James Wood had a big day.
Yeah, he did. Look at that, 2 home runs, man. Good on him. And then and there you go. Blue Jays 6, Red Sox 1.
Boys, I outplayed myself today. Obviously, I'm afraid to look at the line. Oh, he's bringing up the line.
5 1/3, 3 hits, 8 Ks. Oops.
I picked him up for the game.
I know you
I
did.
waived him, and I brought up this guy from the Dodgers I never heard of, and it kicked me in the anus. All right, let's move on. Blue Jays with a nice win.
Angels beat the Rays. Look at the Angels are playing good baseball. They're 7-3, guys. They beat the Rays 4-3 in Tampa Bay.
Eric, I got a question for you. The Phillies, they dropped one to the Braves. That's only the Braves' second win of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Can you bring up the box score to that one?
I can.
I want to see who was catching. My catcher, I don't think he got any at-bats, and I'm going to tell you why tonight. Let's take a look.
There it is, 0-3.
So Real Muto did get in the lineup tonight. He's got a serious problem. He crazy glued his fingers and thumbs together. His fingers and his thumb.
Okay.
That's why he was missing. He was out of the lineup the other day. Apparently, I guess they got, wasn't it? It was, Real Muto crazy glued his hand together with his fingers and his thumb. Who, dude, what is this? Grade 3 art class, man? Don't eat the glue. Don't eat the paste.
Maybe he had to fix
Albert,
something. Trying to fix something, man, and he got the glue on his freaking hands. Shit happened.
Albert in the corner. No, Miss Beadle. All right, what happened in Kansas City? It's always a good day for baseball if you're winning there.
Cole Reagans had a great game. Beat the Twins. Again, Twins ain't doing so well. Again, low score game, 2-1.
Yeah. A lot more hits over there in Chicago. I met a couple of dandy. I didn't get their name or anything. Real pleasant time before the game tonight talking to 2 fans of the Chicago Cubs. He was in town for work, brought his wife and a little baby daughter. I took pictures of them with the 3 World Series trophies, Eric. That's how we struck up a conversation. And they were actually, I said, are you here on like vacation? He goes, no, work. I just got off vacation. I took the family to Japan. They went over for the opener, the Cubs. So there it is. Cubs with a 10-6 win for my new friends from Chicago. Beat the Rangers. But the Rangers, Eric, I really like what I see from them early.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Cubs, man. Cubs are playing some really good baseball.
Yeah,
they're going to be a force to reckon with. I think they might wind up taking. Well, it's early, but we'll see what
they
they're
got
doing
a nice
right now.
Lineup though, they're balanced. Yep. I like them, and they can hit. Eric, nobody on that team's batting 100.
Yep. Brewers beat the crap out of the Rockies in Colorado. Not a surprise. 7-1. Nothing to see there. Oh, okay. So that was the final 4-3. Okay, we already talked about that. And we've talked about that. There you go.
Congratulations! I know that our Sacramento friends have been waiting for a win at home.
Yep.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Thanks for mentioning that, Senior. I don't know if I would even notice there. When we did that scoreboard, I wouldn't. I mean, a win's a win. But first win at home.
Sutter
Park.
Light the green beam, as they say.
There you go.
That is Senior saying. He's going to put it up next week, he says.
Dude, I go to the ballpark. I'm still giving away the business cards.
Nice.
And you know what? It paid off because Dean is here every freaking night now. My old buddy with the scorebook. Tough road trip for sure. Need to finish with some momentum.
Yes, got to get a win tomorrow. Tomorrow's a must win before you go on a road trip.
Yep.
Got to.
I got you a pocket schedule today, Eric. You got one?
No.
I'll mail it out to you tomorrow with some stickers. The stickers are here.
The stickers
tomorrow. Yeah, the decals. We got our
Giants
Stock Live stickers.
Okay, we got stickers.
There you go. And the T-shirts will be available next week.
All righty then.
Lenny is a walking. Well, I'm a lot of things, but I am a walking. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm a marketing guru. So we're gonna have. Bernice said I got to be careful. I said I'll be sticking those stickers. They'll be on walls and telephone poles, and she goes, "Well, you can't do that." I'm gonna just because I give them away, I don't know what people are doing with them.
There you go.
Yeah. So if you see one at Oracle Park, I did not put it there. Just saying for a friend. How's the despite 2 losses in a row, I'm a little late getting in. You and I are doing a lot of chat. A few guys here in the chat sounding in. What's the mood like in the chat tonight, Eric?
Parker, he summed it up nicely. The Giants are comfortable. We're 8-3. That's great. But it's the way that they're losing. You know, you can't sit there and in 2 games in a row score 0 runs. I mean, they got to combine. They got to combine 8 hits between the 2 games. That's just not getting it done. My biggest concern right now isn't necessarily Bailey or even Fitzgerald, even though Fitzgerald may be a thing, but still give him some time. I'm more concerned about Willie Adames. You paid a lot of money for this guy. You're going to have him for 7 years, and he's batting 200. His strikeouts, he's just got way too many strikeouts. As a matter of fact, let me see what his strikeout percentage is sitting currently.
By the way, guys, I want to pay homage to my old buddy Mark. Mark, I appreciate your email. I read as not good as I could. I mean, I had to zoom in. I was moving the screen around, but they did a feature, I think it was June in the mid-'90s, in a hobby magazine, national magazine, about Mark's collection. You brought some of it up the other day, Eric, the pictures.
Yeah.
And it's not just a Mark, not just a good collection. I love your presentation, how you display it. I picked up a couple today. I'm working on the pink chrome. I picked up the pink chrome Mac Chapman from Heritage. And Eric, I showed you this. This came yesterday. We didn't show it on the show. This is a beauty, and it doesn't do it justice because in the light, it shines like a diamond. There you go, some modern music. I got an all black Wilmer Flores out of 10, but it's got to be in the light. The black has diamonds in it that, they're like holographic, but you can't see them.
Can't see them.
Oh, well, it's only out of 10, and that was a big pickup for me. You got any pickups this week, Eric, or you just want to go look at some stats?
This is my pickup.
That's your pick-me-up. There you go.
No, that's heck. I could go to sleep in 10 minutes if I have to.
I've cut down on my Bernice. Bernice cut the cord on the Pepsi.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
You don't believe it. I'm having I'm ready to take a leap off the building.
Correct,
but I feel better.
Yes, sir.
I feel better and I sleep better.
Imagine that.
And then when we finish the show, I got to go over. I'm not doing the radio show. I'm off all week doing the overnights. So I'm getting to bed at a normal hour, especially being here in the Bay Area again. We finish the show at a decent. I'm not finishing the show at 1:30 in the morning. That helps. And then I have a water, take my sinus pills, my medicine. And Eric, I don't know if it's a combination of everything. No soda. And I said to Bernice, I think something to be said about sitting out in the evening in the cool air at Oracle Park. Fresh air makes you sleep.
Fair enough.
I think it's good for you. And
Fair enough.
So is winning.
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, I'm going to go warm up my coffee. You could.
There
you go.
I'll do the sponsors. This portion of the broadcast brought to you by Folgers. It's something in your cup. Eric's going to warm it up now. I want to say thanks, guys, as always, to all of our sponsors, including the guys who put together our complete marketing plan. Duxwell Printing. I was talking to David earlier today. We got Giant Sports Talk Live stickers. If you want some, all you got to do is send us an email. And what we'll do is, if you send me an email, we'll mail some out to you. Here's our email address, giantsportstalklive@gmail.com. That's giantsportstalklive@gmail.com. If you send us an email, give us your name and your address. We'll try to send you some stickers in the next few days or next week. I'll get them all out in bulk to anybody who wants some. We'll put a little package together for you. So that is thanks to one of our sponsors. They are Duxwell Printing, offering 24-hour rush service for you. Lefties in Burlingame, I'm a big sports collector like Mark out there in our chat. It's all about being able to get that hot rookie card or get the hard plastics, the plastic cases we keep our cards in, or packs or boxes or baseballs or autographed pictures. They got it all over at Lefties. So thank you to all of our sponsors. We got many, and they are so important to us. Who else, Eric? Who else do I have to talk about? I'm trying to find our sponsors list. I guess they're right on the stupid Glenn. They are right on the screen in front of me. God, I'm losing it.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Can you believe it? GenesisGoldIRA.com, one of our other sponsors. Want to say hi, as always, to Tim. Always a shout-out to the hard work he does raising money for returning soldiers. Signatures for soldiers. A lot of them return home, and they are in need. So Tim and all of the volunteers, the signatures for soldiers, near and dear to Eric's heart. He was in the military, and you know what? I support them as well. And our featured sponsor of the show, Giant Sports Talk Live, guys, wouldn't be here without them. BetterCreditCards.com.
What can I say that I haven't already said about BetterCreditCards.com? It's a website. You go there to get a better credit card. Okay, that's really probably all I need to say for most of you, but I still have time left, so how about this? At BetterCreditCards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
There you go. Those are our sponsors. They're pretty happy to be part of the show. Quite frankly, I'm not happy to be surrounded by players in this roster with 100 averages. But Eric says, do not fret.
Nope.
Do not fear. Wilmer Flores is still here.
Yeah, and you see his batting average is starting to plummet as well. There's a lot of them.
Dude, you're talking about three guys in like the 120, and you're saying, Jesus, Wilmer Flores is batting.
No, I'm saying all of them.
What's
all
he bat?
280?
That's plummeting. I'm happy.
He's at 225.
What's Jung Hoo batting?
300.
There you go.
Damas 200.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're going to have to. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm telling. See, now you're starting to get on board.
No. Hold on. Hey. How much is Willie Adames getting paid?
He's getting paid
a lot of money. How much is Patrick Bailey getting paid?
Oh, Patrick Bailey, I've given up. He can't.
Not even $1 million. Not even $1 million bucks. I'm just saying. If
good, so he should be able to move him quite easily.
You need the guys who get paid the big bucks got to come through in those moments. They have to. That's just the way it is. Granted, it's early though. It's April 8th, so I'm not going to freak out. I'm just saying they need to have a course correction here. You don't want it to get out of control, man.
Guys, I can't win.
You want
how about
answers?
Schmitt?
You can't handle the truth.
See,
and look at Schmitt. Everybody was well, I shouldn't say everybody. A lot of people were poo-pooing on Schmitt, and I thought he had a good game today. Again, you just don't know, man.
Yeah, he had a decent game.
Yeah. Fantastic at the first base. Saved the run. That throw to home was freaking awesome.
I like
dude.
the cockiness. Do you see when he fielded it? He came up. He was like, I dare you. I dare you. And then he tagged the base. Oh, he had everybody I'm like, I was wild on that play. I'm like, whoa. Man. Did you see it? Or did they show the replay, Eric, when he fielded it?
Are you talking about when he threw home?
When he came up, there was a runner at third. The ground ball to first, and he came up. He was like, I dare you to go.
No, he did go. They tagged him out at home.
He didn't go home.
Oh, gotcha. See, I'm talking about the play at home. The play at home was fantastic. Beautiful throw. Huff got the tag.
Oh, he was aggressive. Oh, yeah. Yes, Eric.
Dude, that was freaking. That saved the run. That was awesome.
I thought he played decent, and he swung a good bat. He started with the double. Later on, opposite. Dude, he went both fields. He used both lines.
I know. I think.
But it's one game.
I like this single. No, I understand. But I just like that he's actually producing. That's the key. Maybe you see more of him. I don't know. It's going to be hard to get him in there, though.
So you mentioned that tomorrow, the pitching matchup. Don't forget tomorrow, guys, is 12:45 start.
Nick Martinez
Nick
versus
Martinez is a righty up against Justin Verlander, a righty. Justin's got to turn it around in this game. I'm be watching close. So with Nick Martinez, what are we looking at a batting order tomorrow, Eric?
It's going to be whatever you're going to have Wade lead off. It's going to be Wade, Adames, Jung-Hoo Lee, Chapman.
What we're used to.
Then I guess Ramos, Flores, and then on your way down. Bailey will be in there. Fitzgerald will be in there.
Right. Oh, I tip my hat to
Yaz will be in there.
I tip my hat to Huff. I thought Huff had a real nice
game. I was going to say Huff and Schmitt both had good games. And it's good because Huff needed to have a good game because he hasn't really been doing anything with the bat. And his defense was okay. But today, threw out a guy at second base, caught stealing, and then had 2 hits. Look at that. You got 2 guys who accumulated all the hits for the Giants.
There you go.
Yeah. 2 for Schmitt, 2 for Huff. And that was it. That was it.
There was one play. Oh, dude. Again, sometimes you just have to be in a seat at Oracle Park to feel a play. I am sure that television did not do it just. You know what? And I don't know what the number was. You know what the hardest hit, most emphatic ball of the game was?
Which one is that?
Dude, you could have heard it out in the parking lot off the bat. The pop when Gavin Lux doubled out to right center.
Yeah.
Dude, it sounded like the ball exploded. Oh, you only get one of those very rarely, and it popped.
Nice.
There
Hey.
you go.
There you go. Hey,
That's why
I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part.
Eric, how about poo-pooing on about 4 other players tonight?
Yeah, right. Right. No
Then
kidding.
you'll crank it
They'll
up.
come around.
There we go. Oh, I got one other card in the mail today. Here we go. It's for autograph. It's your old pitching coach there. Rags. Dave Rigetti. I'm trying to keep ahead of Greg. Schmidt's been getting a lot of mail. The postman comes in at noon. I'm downstairs waiting for him like a kid at Christmas. He goes, "Oh, I got lots of packages for you, Schmitty." I go, "I'm not Schmitty." He goes, "Oh, you must be Glenn. I got a bag here for you. It's like Santa Claus. Here's your mail in here, and everybody else's is here." Dude, I get a lot of mail.
Wow.
Bernice is getting very upset with me.
I bet.
You have no idea.
I bet.
You have no idea. I'm even into stamps lately, Eric. I picked up a 1934 stamp today. She's like, "Oh my God, let's just stick to the Wilmer PC, please." God, I don't think I showed you. I show you that one, the gold refractor.
No, you haven't showed that one today. You just did the diamonds one.
And there's another good one I just picked up. 50 of them. I got 50 of 50. Look at him blowing the old bubble. No stress. No stress. I just swing the stick and blow a bubble. Ah, God, I love baseball. I love
Yes,
baseball,
sir.
dude. And you know what's good about we love the game, Eric, you and I both. But it's really cool when I had like the post game like tonight. Hey, I'm Arson Judge. I'm like, hey, buddy. And
Nice,
then,
huh?
And then Schmitty downstairs. Christian's got the long drive, so I know he's not in the chat yet, but we had a great chat. And then his buddy's a Reds fan, and we were out laughing. And I got to get up there. But...
Does a Christian live down in Southern Cal?
Yeah, but I thought he was staying with his buddy. Maybe.
Oh, was he?
Maybe maybe.
Oh, in Sacramento. Oh,
maybe
okay.
He's staying with Curtis. I don't think he's driving all the way back to SoCal. So.
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, it takes.
And I didn't
right
ask,
at night.
but
It should
they
only
went
take
there.
about an hour. They should already be home by now. They should be home.
Curtis and Christian went one way, and Schmitty just was kind of like, "What are we doing tomorrow?" Blah blah blah, and I just kind of excused myself.
Nice.
But it was cool seeing those guys. I'd never met Christian before. Christian again. Appreciate all the kind words you say about me and the show and Eric. Arson Judge, it's just so, dude, when a guy taps you in the show, isn't it cool, Eric? Tap
Nice. Did you ever try to reach out to Toby by chance?
Toby emailed me. I got his phone number now, so I'll be able to touch base with him. Yeah.
I'm guessing he's still down and out.
He could. He had, speaking of poo-pooing, he had food poisoning.
Yeah.
So I was giving him guys, were you here last night? I was giving him the hard time. I had plans yesterday. I had plans to meet with Toby. Toby's another great guy in our chat. He works a lot on game days, so he doesn't get to go to many games, right, Eric? And that's fair. My phone just died. I can't show you the picture, but I went out and waited for him last night. I was even doing this, Eric. You know me. Balls of steel. I'm out there going, Toby, Bernice, and I'm embarrassing my wife. And she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, maybe somebody will answer. Toby! I felt like
you never know.
I felt like you looking for a catcher in the offseason.
Yeah. Well, we know where he's at. He's on the shelf.
True. Anyway, so yeah, Toby and I will hook up. But
nice.
We got to get you down here, man.
Eventually.
Oh, Schmitty got a chance. I think it might have been their first time. Schmitty goes, "I met Robert DeVille tonight."
Right on, man.
Yep, they were getting Terry Francona's autograph.
Hey, all right. Good deal.
Francona, Eric. So I got the binoculars, and I told you I was in row 8 tonight. What a view. And then add the binoculars. Dude, I was able to see their nose hair. It was great. It was great. That tone. Certain guys exude baseball. Terry Francona. There's just something about watching him, and he leans at the fence. And he stands low, so it's just like you see this much of him.
Right.
And he watches every pitch, and he's taking notes. The guy he must eat and breathe baseball.
Yeah.
And he's a winner. He's a winner, Eric.
I see Ellie didn't have much of a night tonight. He hasn't been much of a factor. Huh?
The fans were getting on me because every time he come up, I'm like, let's go, Ellie! And they're like, what the hell are you doing? Do you know you don't know who you're cheering for? I go, I have a method. It's like the fantasy league, Eric. I have a method to my madness. Just leave me alone.
Did he? I don't think he even got on base, did he?
He was 0 for 4.
How many strikeouts?
And everybody was saying, that torpedo bat. Eric's not the torpedo bat. When you're striking out and when the bat doesn't make contact with the ball, don't give me it's the torpedo bat. You got to hit the ball, Ellie. Ellie.
He's not using the torpedo bat anymore either.
Oh, isn't he?
I saw that today. I was like,
he was last night.
He isn't today.
I didn't even look.
Yeah, I was taking a good look just to see, and I was like, wow, that's a normal bat.
Water just doesn't taste the same. I told Eric I'm off the Pepsi. Ooh.
All right, man. I think we're about done, man.
Oh, dude. I don't know about the guys in the chat. I don't know about the guys in the chat. You and I do the show after a game, even after a tough loss. I don't know, buddy. I'm fired up that the baseball season's rolled around, buddy. And it's our first home stand. It wraps up tomorrow. I've been at the ballpark, rubbing shoulders with guys, getting to meet our fans in the chat. It's just, dude, I don't know. It's something magical about baseball.
Absolutely, man. 100%.
It is. We like to talk about it. We love to watch it. If I'm not at the ballpark, I'm flipping on. I got the MLB channel on half the day and ESPN looking for highlights. They don't give much anymore. But anyway, for all your coverage, join us on Giant Sports Talk Live. We're going to be on tomorrow morning, Eric, at 8 o'clock. We'll tee up everything in the world of ball. And then tomorrow, what are you going to do for a show? I'm off tomorrow, so you got the opportunity to go at 8 o'clock if you want. It's an afternoon game.
Yeah, I was going to go on later.
Okay.
Yep.
Guys, I hope to be back on Thursday. If not, I will join you on Saturday. I've got a travel day coming up on Friday. I don't know what my schedule is the rest of the week, so I've already discussed that with Eric. I apologize in advance, but you'll be in very, very silky smooth, baby-like hands. Promo.
Well, there you go.
Dean,
all right, guys.
I hope to see Dean. I haven't seen Dean at the last few games because Dean, it's not often that I'm sitting in row 8 in the lower bowl, hanging out with the cool kids like
nice
Robbie Dizzle.
Nice.
He does that every day. For me, tonight was a big deal. So, Dean, I'm going to see you in the upper bowl real soon, I hope. And I'm looking forward to it. Keep that scorebook going.
All right, right on, guys.
Take us on out of here, Eric. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 8, and then I'm off. So
yeah, all right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday evening. It was fun. Let's get a win tomorrow, man. We can't go on a road trip.
Giants are going on the road too. Giants are on. I was supposed to go to New York. I'm going to NorCal. I'm going up Sacramento way tomorrow. I leave. So nice. Anthony, that's where I'll be. I'll be up in Sacramento area. Maybe I'll run into Senior.
Maybe.
Woo. There you go.
All right, guys, be good out there. We'll see you tomorrow night, even though it's a day game. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Good job,
be good out there. Woo!
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.